Hey guys!
Greetings.
Today we're going to be going over 5 things I wish I had known sooner in Diablo 4. Now I'm no seasonal veteran here, so most of these things you guys might actually already know, but I feel like it's probably going to be a lot of new players coming in, so I thought this might be helpful to someone. Now the first thing is probably going to be a very basic one, but it's one that I got wrong right at the start, and that is on PC you click to move. Right? I was like, man, this is so tedious. I gotta do like 50,000 clicks. Like, There is another way you actually can move on PC. If you actually hold down mouse 1 or mouse 2, you can steer your character around. I know that's a basic one right off the rip, but it's something that I definitely didn't do at the start. Now, number 2 on the list is going to be how to exit dungeons faster. So when you finish doing a dungeon or an instance, whatever you want to call it, you can press the emote key, and there's literally a leave dungeon button right there. You just click it, you go out, you go back to the start of the dungeon, and you can just continue on with the journey. Another alternative method to this is opening your map and scrolling all the way down the little staircase. You can click on that and you can leave the dungeon that way. This is just, again, really handy to save yourself running all the way back out to where you were again. Tip number 3 is going to be do not sell everything. But if you do head over to the blacksmith guy, you can actually break down a lot of the gear that you do get for transmogs and also for crafting materials. So yes, don't just go willy-nilly and sell everything, mark everything as junk and accidentally click sell and it's all gone. I know having a lot of gold is nice, but you can break down stuff for transmogs and crafting materials, and you can actually go to the wardrobe and you can transmog at any time you like. Tip number 4 is you do not have to be in a party to receive a 5% XP bonus. Now this does only apply to open world activities. There's a lot of events and other activities that you can do in the open world. So if you do end up seeing someone else doing that activity, don't run away. You go and help them and you will actually receive a 5% experience bonus. You don't even have to be in their party. I thought this was really cool. It does promote more engagements in open world. And while we're on the subject of open world, if you open the map, you can also pin any location on the map, and it does kind of give you the shortest route to where you need to go. I thought that was very, very handy. And now moving on over to the last tip, guys, before we get into some bonus tips. Now, last tip is don't forget to change your affixes on your gear, guys. If you do not know what I mean when I say affixes, it is the text on basically every bit of gear that you get. So you have like your damage number, your armor number, and then all that text underneath. Those are your affixes. You can come to the enchanting guy, the legendary aspect guy, whatever you want to call him. You can come to him and you can actually change your affixes. So say if you don't like that there's an extra point into a skill that you're not using, you can change that and it will re-roll something random, but at least you can kind of re-roll for something that's actually going to be beneficial to your build. When you are putting legendary aspects onto your gear, take note that they do get extra bonuses on certain pieces. As you can see on this aspect here, if I were to put it on an amulet piece, the power is increased by 50%. So keep this in mind. Don't just go putting your aspects on any bit of gear. Make sure you do put it to the respective bit that actually gives it a bonus. And another tip on top of that as well, guys, do not forget that legendary aspects are going to be locked behind dungeon. So you can go out and complete a dungeon, get legendary aspects that way. Now, another alternative method to getting legendary gear, you can go to that shady salesman behind all the shops, that sneaky one down in the alleyway there, and you can give that person obols. Murmuring obols, I think I'm pronouncing that correctly, and you can basically gamble and you can roll on certain bits of gear and hope that you get better bits of gear. You can get legendaries, so I find that's a pretty neat alternative way to just try and farm legendaries for those legendary affixes. And also the gambler merchant lady also sells whispering keys, which unlock the silent chest throughout the open world in Diablo. Now moving on over to the bonus stuff, guys, just a few quick little tips before we finish up this video. Now this is another PC only tip, but if you are on PC, you can change the UI settings. I know there's not much option there, but if you don't like seeing everything in the middle of your screen, you can put everything in the bottom left of your screen, kind of like how you see it on console. And last but not least, you can respec your talents at any time. I know this is a bit of a no-brainer, but there was plenty of times that when I was first starting off, I was getting kind of overwhelmed with everything. I completely forgot that you can just respec At any time, take a point out, put a point in somewhere else, try something else out till you find something that actually works for you. And that's basically it for the video, guys. I thoroughly enjoyed the Diablo beta when it was working. Really can honestly not wait until next weekend beta. I'm hopefully going to have loads of build videos. I've kind of started putting stuff together. I just need legendary ass fixes. God damn it, they've increased the drop rate and I still can't get shit. Appreciate all love and support as always, guys. Until next time, stay safe. Peace out.